Now a successful author, those special memories inspired her work on books like Genuine Elvis. And in a NewsNation exclusive, Edie Hand joins us now. Edie, thanks so much for joining us. I gotta get your reaction to this judge's ruling today that the signature on this loan document appears to be fake. The whole thing appears to be a fraud.
You know, it does. I actually made a phone call, Elizabeth. And by the way, thank you for having me today. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me. I do love Graceland. And when I heard all of this, I thought, this is absolutely cannot be true. But I agree with my friend that I called that's very close to to Graceland and to Graceland Enterprises. And she said that the same thing that your reporter just said, and said that it obviously is a fraud. And, you know, if the notary public says it, I mean, and again, she said they even tried to email this company and call them. And what I know of, and this is secondhand information, is that no one responded.
Yeah.
If you don't respond, don't show up, Elizabeth. Hello. I've been in business a long time. I wouldn't walk, I'd run.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like the judge called him out on it. I mean, it was a bizarre thing, but the fact of the matter was it got all the way into a courtroom today. Graceland could have been closed to the public had this been able to proceed.
I can't even comprehend that. I mean, I am very seasoned myself, and I'm thinking as a young teenage girl getting to be there, and having different experiences, I could not imagine that happening. I have watched the look on these fans' faces and stars and people of all walks of life that are just touched when they walk into Graceland and they see all the memorabilia. That would just not be a good thing. You think about it, Elizabeth. Elvis Presley is probably one of the most iconic figures in this world.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine something like this ever happening. And so I certainly celebrate the good memories I have at Graceland.
You were at Graceland with Lisa Marie in January of last year, just 9 days before she died on the anniversary of Elvis's birthday. How important was it for Lisa Marie to keep Graceland open to the public?
Listen, it was everything to her. It was where when she was born, she was brought home by Priscilla and Elvis. This is her family's legacy. She was not even feeling well that day. My goodness, she just lost the past year her son tragically. But she pushed herself to get on a private plane, and fly there and be a part of his birthday celebration. She and I talked about how important it was to her, but also we talked about reflections of what it was like when she was young and being there at Graceland. And I used to babysit her a few times I did with my Aunt Delta that was the host there at Graceland. And then I had another aunt that lived in the back. So it was important to us to talk about it and talk about these strong women in our lives.
Yeah.
My grandmother, her grandmother, you know, that's pretty cool that we could still, generations away. And it just saddened me, heartbroke me that she left here too soon.
Even as Lisa Marie sold parts of the Elvis empire, she always maintained complete ownership of Graceland and all of Elvis's memorabilia and personal items there. Does it surprise you, or obviously if the judge rules this thing was a whole fraud, you know, that would mean it would be surprising, would it not, that she would then, this thing that she's protecting so carefully, she would put up as collateral for a $3.8 million loan?
Doesn't even make any common sense to me. I mean, she was a smart young lady. I do not believe that. I know myself from just being a part in a small way to have memorabilia there. I know that I represented the estate with Jerry Schilling, who was one of Elvis's best friends. We went to California to receive an award for Elvis. He won the outstanding award for his contributions to the Western world. I was fascinated with all the Western stars there that could talk about nothing but Elvis. And to bring back an award there that I was able to present was an honor for me. And that's in the trophy area across the street there from Graceland. So no, I couldn't imagine, Elizabeth, this has made the news, and people are talking about it. So I think there'll always be mean people out there, and there's always people trying to take something from people. But you're not going to take Graceland from its fans and from the family of them. I mean, I can tell you, I can grant you that Riley is surrounded.
Yeah.
She's got a wonderful grandmother. She's got legal support. She's got the people that have invested on the other parts of Graceland Enterprise. I think it's in good hands.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.